In the history of cricket, only one name stands above all. A man whose talent felt impossible, whose numbers felt unreal, and whose legacy still remains untouched. His name is Sir Donald George Bradman, the greatest batsman the world has ever seen. Early life. Don Bradman was born on 27 August 1908 in the small town of Cootamundra, Australia. He wasn't born with luxury nor with facilities, but he had something far more powerful, a natural obsession with batting. As a young boy, Bradman practiced alone with a golf ball and a water tank. The ball bounced fast, unpredictably, and he learned to react instantly, shaping the reflexes that would shock the world decades later. The rise of a prodigy. At just 19 years old, Bradman entered first-class cricket. People noticed something unusual: his ability to place every ball, his speed between the wickets, and his fearless stroke play. In 1928, he was selected for Australia's Test team, but his debut was not special. Most players might have given up. Bradman didn't. The legend begins, 1928-1930. A few months later, in the return series against England, Bradman exploded like a cricketing storm, scoring runs at a pace no one had ever seen. And then came 1930 Ashes series in England, the series that changed cricket forever. Bradman scored 131, 254, 334, and 232, a total of 974 runs in a single series, a record that still stands almost 100 years later, and the untouchable average, 99-94. No player before or after Bradman has ever dominated cricket the way he did. In Test cricket, his batting average was 99.94, the greatest statistical achievement in all of sports. To understand how impossible that number is, even today's best average around 50. Bradman was almost twice as good as modern legends. The Enemy Responds, the Bodyline series, 1932-33. Bradman was so good that England created a new, dangerous, almost brutal strategy just to stop him. It was called Bodyline. Fast bowlers aiming short-pitched balls directly at the batsman's body, with leg-side fielders waiting for catches. It was risky, painful, and controversial. But even then, Bradman scored a match-winning 103 and kept fighting for Australia. Because a post-bodyline domination. After the bodyline controversy, Bradman returned stronger. He scored runs all over the world, hundreds after hundreds, innings after innings, breaking every record in sight. Crowds filled stadiums just to watch him bat, because every innings felt like history being written. The final test, the famous duck. In 1948, Bradman played his last test against England. He needed just 4 runs to finish with an average of 100. The crowd stood in silence as he walked to the crease. And then, for the first and last time in his career, he was bowled for 0, a duck. His final average stayed at 99.94, a number so iconic it became cricket's crown jewel. Life after cricket. After retirement, Bradman never stayed away from the game. He became a selector, a cricket administrator, and the guiding force behind Australia's future champions. He was awarded knighthood in 1949, the first Australian cricketer to receive the honour. Legacy of an immortal. Sir Don Bradman passed away in 2001, but his legacy remains eternal. His records, his discipline, his genius, and his impact on cricket make him not just a legend, but the greatest batsman who ever lived. No player has ever come close. No one may ever do so. Sir Don Bradman will forever remain the god of batting. Ending. If you want more legendary cricket stories like this, subscribe and follow for the next episode.